Hi everyone. Today we present you with our weekly insight on creating and managing levels within Revit. Capricorn Technologies Private Limited is now a part of Arkins Group, serving widely in adoption of computer-aided design solution and its integrated workflows. Myself, Anurag Pamnani, the solution specialist for architecture at Capricorn Technologies. In this insight, we will be covering first the creation of multiple flow levels, that is basically setting up levels on a project. Second, managing the levels in the project browsers. Third, associating elements with its associated levels. Let us now move on to live demo part. So here I am at my software interface screen, and we are going to look at creating and managing levels in particular project browser, which is an architectural template over here. So levels are required for us to manage certain details level and the elements to be associated with particular levels. So you can see under the project browser on left hand side, we just have two of the default levels, that is 0 and 1. And if you move on to our elevation portion, and on east, you can see as well, there are two different elevations level. So what I will be doing is, so there are different ways of working with levels. And let's see on the project browser, if I have a project of say 5 floor or 4 floors, so how can we duplicate those levels and can maintain them and manage them on our project browser? So first part is like going on to the level, clicking on it, and we can say duplicate the view with detailing. So you can see a separate copy layer is made and you can rename it. Say I would say level number 2. I can have this as level number 2. So in this way you can work. One more way of working with it is like I would be going on it, deleting it for an instance. And if I need a multiple copy of these two levels itself, so what I will be doing is I will be going on my view, and under the view tab, you can see I have plan views and floor plans. So here there is an option of do not duplicate the existing views, but I need a duplication of views. I will uncheck it, select the particular levels and say OK. So you can see multiple levels have been created. Before this, a better way to have levels is like I would be deleting this again. Delete the copied levels. Sorry, delete it. And you can see on the elevation portion, I have an east and I have this. I will go on to architecture, and under levels, if you start making it, it will take at level 2 and level 3, level 4, level 5, and so on. So you can see number of levels have already been managed on the project browser as well. So if you are going to manage both of the things together, that would be a better approach to work with levels. So just before setting up any project, set its levels, what's going to be its height, and so develop the levels accordingly. It would be automatically managed on your project browser as well at the same time. Suppose if I just copied it CO, and at the same part I have assigned it. So over here you can see there is level 6, but it doesn't appears on the project floor plans. So what I'm going to do is to take it over here. If you are copying the same levels with different dimensions, suppose this height would be 3000, so I can set it accordingly. I have to go back to my view, plan views. Under floor plans, you have now this level as 6. Again, you can uncheck it and you need to add the 6th level to it and say OK, select it and OK. Now you can see a 6th floor is also available to us. So this is how we work upon basically. Now I would be having a single or plan over here, and let's see how we can associate it with a particular levels. So I will be having a command known as WA wall, and randomly I'm drawing a floor plan. which is at level 0. So you can see on the 3D part of it, it has been associated with certain different levels. If I just have this, you can see it has a bigger height, which I don't want. And I need to associate the base of it as level 0 and the top level of it as level 1. So what I will be doing is under the I would be selecting the entire elements, and under the properties, you can see its base constraint at level 0 and its top constraint is unconnected, which is of a particular unconnected height 8000. So what I'm going to have is I am going to have a drop down menu, and I need to say I need to associate these 4 walls which acts as an element to level 1 and say apply. Now you can see its unconnected height is automatically managed like 4000, which is already managed in our elevations. So our first height was 4000, so it has taken now the top constraint of an elements to be 4000. In this way, we should work, which makes our work easier and helps us to manage the things in most desired and appropriate way. Hope you guys had an insightful session. We shall be presenting with other insight on upcoming videos. Do subscribe to our channel for all the updates. Do reach out to us for any suggestions or queries. See you in the next week. Thanks and take care.